Alrighty guys, so today I decided to do a tutorial and I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism palette. I know this is limited edition, but I think it's still on sale. So yeah, I just wanted to use it and do like my favorite look out of that I usually do from this palette. It looks like that. And there's more definitely bold shades and such, but you kind of look at it and you're like, oh, like those colors are really nice, but do they go together? And they really do. I've done so many I've done so many looks from this one palette, and it's probably my favorite palette so far of 2018. So I think it did come out in December, but I just started using it in 2018. So yeah, if you guys want to see how I got this more purple, like smoky-ish look from this palette, just continue watching. Alright, so I already have my primer, which is just the MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre, already on my eye. And so in the palette, we are going to go in with the shade Unity, and it's this color right here. Right, so that didn't really do too much, but it definitely gives us a nice kind of transition shade. And so after that, I like to go in with the color Lure, and it's this nice kind of pink, yeah, it's kind of a purpley pink. And it kind of goes on the lid more as a like mauve kind of shade. So this is definitely more of a cool tone look. But I just kind of use the same fluffy brush and I will fluff this all over the lid, but I do start low and then start bringing it up a bit higher with the fluffy brush. Now that that shade is done, I do take a little bit of the shade Eden, which is this nice pinkish color, and I put that just kind of a little bit below Lure. And then I would just take the clean fluffy brush and I will fluff it all out. And then I will go back into that same kind of not as fluffy but still a good crease brush. And I will go into the shade Parallel, which is the dark brown color, and put it on this outer corner, and then just continue to build it up until there's a nice like dark intensity. I'm going back with a little bit more blur, and I'm just going to blend out the harsh edges of that Parallel shade. Now that it's like that, I'm going to take the same more fluffy but more pointed brush and go into the shade Obsidian, which is that black color, and just barely tap it a little and go right into the crease. I don't like to take super thin brushes. I usually just use these two brushes for my whole eye look because I'm really lazy and I don't want to use like 8 brushes for one eye just to blend out a crease. So you can make it work if you really want to. So now that that black is in the crease, I will take the bigger fluffy brush again with more of the Lure shade and go in and blend out the black with it. Okay, and now it's time for the lid color. I'm going to take an M167 Morphe, it's like a flat brush, and I'm going to go into the shade Dimension, which is this really nice purple shade, and spray it and then just tap it on the lid. To leave this very little outer corner just blank. With this small kind of flat-ish brush, I'm going to go into the shade Parallel which is that brown shade, and just put it on this outer corner. And I like to kind of drag it into the eyeshadow lightly instead of dragging the eyeshadow into that shade. And then take a tiny bit of obsidian and also put it on that outer corner and drag it into the eyeshadow. So our eye look is pretty much complete. I am going to take just one thing that isn't part of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism palette, and it's the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Revolution, and it's this kind of like a topper because it isn't pigmented enough on its own, and I'm just gonna put this on top of that Dimension shade to kind of give my eye a little bit more sparkle. Now that it has just a little bit more glitter on it, I do think it looks a lot better. So I'm going to do a liner. For my liquid liner, I'm just going to take the Ciate Fierce Flicks in the shade, it's just their black liquid felt tip pen. And I'm just going to take this and do a My Girl Best. Okay, so actually I decided against doing a winged eyeliner, and I'm just going to go into these Allure Vegas Name Shining Star false lashes. Okay, now that that lash is on, we're going to go into the shade Blur, and that's that pinkish kind of mauve shade, and we're going to go on the lower lash line and blend it out. Okay, so now that that's just down there and kind of nicely, we're going to go into parallel on that same flat shady brush, and we're just going to put that on the outer corner. Okay, and then we're going to go in with an e.l.f. clean eye crease brush, and we're just kind of blending all of that out on the lower lash line. And then after that, we are going to go into the shade Lucid, which is the white shiny shade. We're going to put that on that e.l.f. eye crease brush kind of generously. We're going to spray with some MAC Fix Plus, and we are going to put that on the inner corner of the eye, just like that, and then on the brow bone. Okay, and then don't forget to kind of connect your fake lash with your regular lash. I'm going to go into the Tarte Lights Cameras Lashes Mascara, and I'm just going to go in and connect those two together so that it doesn't look like there's any weird kind of separation with your false lash. For the waterline, I'm going to take the Sephora Crayon Contour Eye Pencil 24-Hour Wear in Waterproof, and this is just in the shade Black. And I'm just going to go in the waterline and on that upper tight line so that the lash looks like it's connected to your eye and that there's no weird skin showing. So there is that. And then put some mascara on your lower lashes. Alrighty guys, so this is the final look. This is like my go-to look kind of thing in this palette, is more of this purpley, darker, smoky eye. I do like more cool tone shades than this. You can definitely get like warm tones because like there's the golds and such, but I really do like this palette. I think it blends out really nice and really easy. And then these more metallic shades are really nice. Like I've used this shade so much that honestly I'm scared when I run out, because this is one of my favorite shades that I've pretty much ever used. If you want to see more content from me, don't forget to subscribe, and I am going to try to do more tutorials and such. So yeah, this is obviously my first one that I've pretty much done besides more of like the first impressions, and this is just a full dedicated tutorial. But I hope you guys liked it. If you want to see more, give me a thumbs up so that I know that you guys want to see more of these kind of videos. Leave a comment below, all that stuff. Just let me know if you like this or more of the kind of reviews that I usually do. But yeah, see you guys in my next video.